Hey loves! So it is time to play the Final Fantasy 16 crossover event. I keep on having to remind myself it's 16, not 15, because 15 is out and been out for a while and I technically can play it on PC. Which is something I cannot do with Final Fantasy 16 and it hurts my heart. I want to play it so bad. But at least I can play the crossover event. Editing Malisity here. So just giving heads up, there is what I feel is a relatively big spoiler of Final Fantasy 16 in this questline. So if you haven't played the game and you want to go in completely spoiler free, this isn't the video for you. I'm sorry. And if you haven't done the event, skip over the dialogue. Because I feel the spoiler was a little bit too big for what they said it was gonna be. But that's my heads up, so otherwise, if you're still here, enjoy the video and watch me get really annoyed later on when I encounter the spoiler. The neophyte adventurer seeks the warrior of light. Forgive me my boldness, but you are Malisity Malari, not? Yes? No. My apologies. Even if you're the spitting image, I suppose it was naive of me to presume that you are indeed the living legend herself, as you'll have to keep searching. I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, I am Malisity. I'm sorry. That's me. Then my search is at an end? Big Goggle Gentleman tasked me to find you. You see, in hope of treating your aid with some matter of design, not share with me. Pray remain here and I shall fetch him at once. Sure, go fetch Yoshi P. I like that Yoshi P is in the game. It amuses me to no end. Greetings, champion. Hey, Yoshi. It's I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I've requested that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. Alright. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blushing scarlet, their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. I like that you called me because you had a dream. So what does it mean? Truth be told, mine own interpretation wavers. My irrational mind says meaningless dream, while my artistic soul insists on prophecy. Aha. Whatever great meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light. In other words, you. And should these portent indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning lands from my dream, that I might witness the visions. Why do you speak like you speak? Denouement? Denouement? Yeah, denouement is what? Denoyment? Anyway, I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. The question is, which territory in Azeroth might be considered burning? Metaphorically or otherwise? Dude, we are literally in Thanalan. The Bowl of Embers, where I battled Ifrit. Which sounds burning. I mean, it was literally on fire at one point. While this relation to flame cannot be denied, my instinct tell me nay. The scene from my dream was more rich than bowl, a giant flickering outcrop of a crystal mayhap, of course. The burning wall in Eastern Thanaland? Ah, that cluster of immense crystal born of the seventh umbral calamity. Aye, it well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery solved. We shall leave for Eastern Thanalan and the infamous burning wall at once. We have been graced with a kitty. Aren't we lucky? Hi, Katla. Hello, wandering minstrel. That's just another player, right? Yeah. The burning wall. An apt name indeed. Oh, hey, Katla. It's said that these crystal structures were formed when falling shard of Dalamut pierced the land, ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of a renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses, at the ready. Do we have spyglasses? Oh, actually yes, I am seeing something out of place. A strange man. Poor guy. I thought he would be standing, but no, he's face down on the ground. It is showing me how it's gonna be when I end up playing the game. Oh, I get to heal him. I guess because I'm a white mage? Ugh. Hello. Where am I? What's going on? Gotta say, he doesn't look all bad. Hi, I'm Malisity. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm sorry, we are seeing like 3 different levels of details here in characters. We have looking amazing with detailed armor and hair. Looking pretty good with like a semi-detailed hair and nice looking armor. And then we have a realm reborn. A dream led you to me? I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Malisity Mal. You can call me Mally. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. The ruins, you say? I have no context, because I haven't played your game yet. Gosh, he looks like he's out of a completely different game. Just the textures and everything. Is this what it's gonna look like when they upgrade? Oh, that would be so nice. Alright, Clive, my friend. Ugh. My head. Where? How did I come to this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a prontistery physician look you over. Prontistery? I shall see our patient receive proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? Sure. Look at the minstrel's belt. And then Clive standing next to it. Oh, that is... It's nice to see like how far things have developed. Alright, Clive, my friend, are you okay? Are you very damaged? Are you here to tell me I can play your game now? Our foundling is being cared for as I speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully, it was not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Yeah. So last thing he remembers is the mines? Oh, there he comes. Hello. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physical also noted no sign of injury or illness. That's good. Yet, my memory remains hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever I was doing, it was important, I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I wonder if there's a time he's actually knocked out in the game and that like coincides with when he's with us. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of the city, Clive? Do any part of Ul'dah strike you as familiar? Yes. No. Maybe I've simply forgotten. But I recognize nothing. Not Ul'dah then. Still, I should like to think that the sight of the sound of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Ul'dah and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the 12th is in order. Gridania, you say? The name rings no bell, but I have no better suggestion. Just gonna take him on a trip. Do you have an Aetheryte there? Or are we gonna have to take an airship? Probably airship, because you haven't attuned to anything. And you would take me there? Yeah. Meanwhile, I shall make the round of the neighboring settlement and ask if anyone heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. Alright, buddy. We're gonna assume you are not attuned to anything, so... airship landing? This man is ridiculously handsome. This entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. Malisity was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. I do not have any other business to attend to. Except doing Bosha, and I think this takes priority. Clive is ready to travel to Gridania. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Will we need a mount? We can take an airship. By airship? You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. Do you not have airships? Are they rare in your world? I feel at disadvantage because I don't know anything about this world. Malisity, if I may ask a foolish question, does this airship of yours actually fly? Yes? A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand that is what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memory may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet, hearing you speak of functional airship, I feel confusion, disbelief, or something that you clearly think of as commonplace. So, airship are not common in your world. Okay. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. To feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I am sure I would not soon forget. Well, not everybody gets to use an airship. So this is Gridania? It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think best if I follow your lead. Okay, now Clive is accompanying us. Can I talk to you? This city certainly has a different feel than Ul'dah. Not only the architecture, but the people as well. Yes. I'm gonna surprise you, but the people here are incredibly racist. Alright, let's start talking. This tavern, it reminds me of somewhere I've been before. Alright. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Sure. Alright, Clive. What about this place? Chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo. I'm sure of it. But as for the when or the where... Oh, the chocobos in his game must be so cute. Oh, I want to see it so bad. This is gonna be like an entire video of me just whinging about not being able to play Final Fantasy 16. An impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. No, it's an aetheryte crystal. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. That's an aetheryte crystal. Do you not know what an aetheryte crystal is, Clive? He's not remembering much about the city. This is truly a beautiful place. You've taken a liking to Gridania then? I started here. It's a lovely place to begin. I do like what I've seen of it. Seems a peaceful life here among the trees. Only... I just can't shake the strangest feeling. Oh? As if it's too peaceful. And that doesn't sit right. Oh, that's because you are currently in the time between expansions, buddy. Patrol reporting! Commander! All is quiet with an Ixal, no sighting of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful at E-Soldier. Do you know Garuda? I know you know Ifrit. Did he say Garuda? So you do know Garuda? Dude! They said no sightings of Garuda. You there! This Garuda you speak of. You okay, Clive? The texture difference is killing me here. Sir, are you alright? Captain Mal, do you know this gentleman? Yeah, I found him, and now I'm taking him on a tour of the city. He's harmless, just a little bit weird. Like all of my friends. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. Have you fought Garuda? I was in a battle. With Garuda? I fought her, I'm sure of it. So you do fight Garuda? Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who stood against the destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder seer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in treatment of bodily affliction. She is surely your best hope for recovery. So we're gonna go talk to Canisna? I will send a word ahead to Stillglade Fane. Stand ready to escort our guests to the audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Norficus Altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. I know he fights Ifrit in this game. And I think we get to fight Ifrit, like his version of Ifrit in this questline. Oh, you teleported us. I like it when they do that. Hey, Clive. The way back to what I've lost begins with Garuda. Of that I feel certain. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Yes? Look at this nice place. Greetings, honored guests. I don't know this music. Is this from the other game? Commander, hello. Has appraised me of your friend's condition. This is he? Yes, ma'am. A pleasure to meet you. I am Canisena, elder seer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, though beyond that I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection. Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think, perhaps, if I could hear more of Garuda? A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixal, a people who once dwelled here in the Twelveswood. I wonder how much she knows about Garuda. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Malisity has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Yeah, she has amazing music, my dude. A winged woman of volatile temperament, with power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. Oh. I suspect Clive's Garuda and yours yes primal are not one and the same. I see you have figured it out, my traveling friend. Hey, Katla. Mainly, Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. No one person recognizes his description. Such a distinct tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumor monger for malms around. Improbable, to say the least. Not to mention the fact that he is, like, his texture quality is way higher than ours. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts I've heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. Yeah, remember the prince? And the car he gave me? My brand? It's It's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal name? It would seem the pain has less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing art, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconscious denies attempt to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making. How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Do you want to go fight primals? Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. Katla, you're kinda in my way. This part of the screen here, like all the way up to here, depending on how the cat is sitting, is a little bit obscured by just the cutest little fluff. So what do you say, Clive? We could fight Garuda and Ifrit. So you think me from another world? And my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth? A truth my mind refuses to remember. It's a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Malisity. You're the twin of Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you're willing to walk it, then gird yourself to war and await me at Apkallu Falls. You just had to make the rhyme, didn't you? But yeah, sure. Just do it. Let's go fight things. Clive, you want to come fight things with me? This is probably the final quest, though. Is it just 3 quests? But we're getting a reward at the end. We should be our cutest little pup. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he's shared little beyond confusing metaphors. Yeah, he's like that all the time. Just put him in a room with Urian J and none of us will ever understand anything that's being said there. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if he means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkallu Falls, right? Where's that to be found? It is found in an annoying place. Good, not far. Then let's go on with it. Yes. No, Apkallu Falls is not that bad. It's mostly that I've spent so much time running there for my for my summoner quest. This place? Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louisoix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. That is true, that's where he used to hang out in 1.0. So it's a fitting place. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Oh, Ifrit? I know something is there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seer presence, words which brought him pain, while the significance of bearer eludes me. You and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. The music is so good. is this? Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, it's likely that the primal or his equivalent in your world is deeply connected to your condition. Thus I have resolved to weave my lyrical magic and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Oh, you're gonna put us into... You're gonna do the magical thing to give us a fight. Here, where Arkenluiswa paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my word be given substance, and within the vision which takes form, will you do battle with a phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. I will be synced down to level 50. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Where has he sent us? The Bowl of Embers. You stand in the Bowl of Embers, the site where the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. This but convincing illusion, the body of a recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno. If it has such a cool entrance. An accurate facsimilate, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Can we update it? Holy shit! That's your Ifrit? Oh, he is massive. Clive? Well, I'm ready when you are. Yay! We can do this. Together then. Am I actually gonna get a fight? This... Ifrit... Why does he have hair? Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Excuse me? It killed? Who is Josh? Who is Joshua though? Is that the little kid from the trailer? No. Oh. Why would you tell me that? Also, if that is the kid from the trailer, I'm gonna be really mad. No touching the little one. Yes, I've been on his trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. So I did kill your brother. Joshua is probably the little boy. Huh. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Malisity. Sure, feel like that's a big spoiler though. I know that they said like they wouldn't spoil anything major or only from the early part of the game. That feels like a big one though. Lyrical catharsis is the weather type. Huh. I just noted the weather type looked weird. Lyrical catharsis. Okay, we are gonna Benedict ourselves. Yes. This is why I play a white mage. So I can save my own ass. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. Please don't spoil anything more. I fear that by accepting it, I will lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. Excuse me, what? Sir. I don't know how to react. You are Ifrit? In the battle against your own mind, it would seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Torgal! Oh, it's such a pretty boy. I am so confused though, like why did he turn into Ifrit? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to know why, but don't tell me because I want to play the game. Oh, we're back here. The illusion is unraveled, yet you brought a friend back with you. Did you bring Torgal? Oh, you did bring Torgal. He is so cute. Oh, the bestest boy. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There is no more loyal ally in battle and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Aww. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Oh, that is the best of boys. Clive has embraced his harrowing past and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I had done. Did you kill Joshua? My younger brother... Dude. I have questions, but at the same time, stop spoiling the game for me. Okay, this is fine. I'm teetering between like really excited and also really, really mad at the moment, and I don't know how to feel. But I'm leaning more towards like slightly pissed off. My younger brother Joshua was a kind and gifted soul. Yes, before you murdered him, I guess? The inheritor of the Phoenix Flames. Oh, we're just gonna keep on telling me everything, okay. He was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. You, because you be Ifrit? From the day onward, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. So you did not kill Joshua. I spent years tracking the killer until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. So it was you then? Game. I am bad when it comes to spoilers. Like, I do my best not to spoil things, but this is impressively bad. Alright. So you murdered Joshua. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such a power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can't but imagine the anguish this caused. There was anguish, yes, and guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. I was in search of the answer when I went to the Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. I feel like this is probably early on in the game, but how early on in the game could it be? That is a big revelation. That's a really big revelation. Why would you tell me that? You could have just gone in and gone like, oh yeah, I'm chasing Ifrit or something. Why would you tell me that? Yoshi P. No. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrive in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and his flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning ball. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Yeah. I don't know where he's going, because I think he just walked into the glade. Ah, okay, he's going like around. That makes more sense. I thought he was just walking to the waterfall. Why? Oh, I'm so mad right now. I am not happy with this. This is not good. This is... He said there would be, yes, a minor spoiler from early on in the game, but this isn't a minor spoiler. There's nothing minor about finding out that you are the person who murdered your brother. That is not a minor spoiler, Yoshi P. That is a very big spoiler. That is... Okay. Whew. I'm gonna need some Xbox filters right now to just filter out all the things I want to say, because they aren't pretty. We come this far, now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Was it? You tell me. You're apparently telling me the whole story of the game anyway. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. So far, this event has been excellent. I really like fighting Ifrit. I love the music. I love the concept. I feel the story that was picked is a poor one. It was not telling us about Joshua dying and then telling us that we killed Joshua by becoming Ifrit is not the thing that we should have done. Bad choices were made, and I am disappointed. Is this it, boy? I wanna get to play with Torgal. The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Indeed. I was baffled as to why this of all places would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? I guess Fire Eater. Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysm disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as a fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. It was as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix? The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal riches having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to the sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. Oh, there you go. Goodbye, Mr. Spoiler. It was nice to meet you. You're incredibly handsome. And your puppy is so cute. But you have both made my day amazing and ruined it all in one. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. You know, press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship or how bitter the truth. Gotta keep on going. Always, no matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal, we have answers to seek, and Malisity awaits? I don't know who that is. Don't tell me. Do not tell me anything. You have already told me way too much. And then he was gone. I feel a stirring of a ballad. But nay, it would be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other world was not granted me by this day's miracle. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Malisity. Not until it's up on PC! I wish. I would love to. That's a pretty scene. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved as a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. Thank you. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels, until we meet again. So, that's the outfit on Alalafell. It looks fine. It looks really nice. It's obviously not my style, and it is going to look way better on the taller races. Especially because it has a sword and everything. But what's good about it is that the outfit is fully dyeable. So, which pieces do dye? It is the red stuff. Okay. What about the pants? Oh, the entire pants dye. Okay. Yeah, like it's a nice glam. It's not something I see myself using much, but it's definitely a nice glam. I wonder if he scales. Or if he's always the same size. He's a good size for Lalafell. But if he doesn't scale, then this is gonna be hilarious with any other race. I mean, Mikote should be fine. Higher as well. But Hrothgar. Rúgidins. Or male aura. There is also an emote. Aww, this is the goodest boy emote. That is very cute. But yeah, that's it for today. I am currently I'm really happy with the mounts. I think this was precious. I'm excited to go get all the rewards from the gold saucer, which is the music and the card. And I am also just incredibly mad right now. I'm trying not to show it because I don't like being mad. Mad is a very uncomfy feeling and I struggle with dealing with it. But I am I'm right now really mad. So I'm gonna go be mad away from the camera. And then I'm gonna try to edit this and upload it. So tell me, what do you think about this event? Did you enjoy it? Are you annoyed like me that it contains spoilers? Please don't tell me any spoilers. Don't tell me anything about the game. I don't want to just... No, the only thing I want to hear is that if you know the game is going to be released on PC and when, that's the only thing I want to hear. Nothing else. Alright, I am just getting more mad right now. So I am going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Throw me a commendation by liking and subscribing. You're all amazing. And in the end, all I want to say is takk fyrir að horfa og eigið yndislegan dag.